Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharida and welcome. And in today's video, I am giving you my updated top 5 Lattafa fragrances. If you are in the market for a phenomenal fragrance that will not break the bank, that truly is budget friendly, that performs, that smells amazing, I have quite the list for you. I have done this video once before, probably maybe 7-8 months ago, and you all asked for an updated one because I have added, quite a few Lattafas since that time. So this is the latest and greatest, definitely my favorites from the house. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. All right, you guys, so before we start, be sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If you've been watching the videos and you have not subscribed and officially joined this fragrance family right here, why? Okay, it is free 99. Go ahead and support your girl. And also, if you find any value in the content, please be sure to give the video a big thumbs up as it continues to grow my channel here on YouTube. So this first one is it's probably the newer one to my collection, but when I tell you this was a love at first sniff, I don't think that this is a dupe for anything to my knowledge, but if that is not true, you all help me out in the comments. But I've never smelled anything that really does give like an identical vibe to this one. So this one is Sehr, and this is going to be an amazing vanilla forward bitter almond scent. You've got to love the note of bitter almond because it is really prominent in here. It is done so smooth and so beautifully. This bottle is so heavy, and wow, you're getting 100 mils of something that really does smell so beautiful, sweet, amazing, and you're not breaking the bank. I feel like I paid about $50 odd for this, and even though I haven't had it in my collection long, this is the top here of the bottle, but we're already down here, and I had to put it on the list of favorites. It's slightly spicy because you do have the cinnamon, but trust me, I'm really sensitive to those really spicy cinnamon forward fragrances, and this one is not overly spicy at all to me. So in addition to the cinnamon and bitter almond featured in the top, you have middle notes of jasmine, pomerose, and akigala wood, base notes of vanilla absolute, amber, and tonka bean. You are getting so much tonka bean in here, you guys. Like, if you are someone that loves tonka bean, that really loves bitter almond, this is like, they're speaking your language with this perfume. If you love vanilla, they're speaking your language. I feel like this just smells so beautifully executed, super smooth. It's so smooth, the way the tonka bean is done in here, that it smells almost creamy. It almost smells just slightly lactonic to me. And the way they have done the bitter almond, it almost comes off as like a little bit of like a waxy smell. It's very marzipan, vanilla, cinnamon. Like, it's a vibe, trust me. If you love scents with just, hints of spices, lots of vanilla, then I think that you would absolutely enjoy this one. Now, the akigala wood, I really don't pick up on it. So akigala wood can really give lots of punch, lots of spice to a fragrance, but I really don't pick up on it in this scent. So maybe it's just me. If you have Sehr and you can actually smell that note, please let me know, but I really don't pick up on it here. So if you're not particularly a fan of that note, I would say you really don't have to fear that note being listed, especially in the mid. So you guys, Sehr is it, okay? Definitely get your nose on this one. It is one of their newer releases. This bottle is like, this is like a workout. Beautiful release from the house. And again, like I said, I'm not really getting a dupe vibe or anything in particular, but yeah, okay. So if you're looking for something that too has very prominent cinnamon, but you really want this spices to be really like kicking, strong, punchy, then Khamrah Qawah is one you need to get in your life, because it's even though they both have the spice to it, they both have the vanilla, this one is just very different. So this one features a little touch of coffee, and the coffee is not anything super prominent. You do pick up on it in the opening, but I feel like it kind of subsides and dissipates. Out of the original Khamrah and this one, this wears just a little easier. Akigala wood is not in this one, and it makes it a little easier to wear for the average person. Like, unless you love that note, because it can really be make or break, then, you know, so this one definitely the easier one to wear. Doesn't wear quite as strong, quite as loud as the original, but still very prominent wearing, great performing fragrance. So this also opens with that cinnamon, but you also have some additional spicy notes of cardamom and ginger. Middle notes, you've got praline, candied fruits, and white flowers. Base notes, you have coffee, vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, and musk. So the tonka bean, you pick up on it. Like, if you love spicy, this is just a no-brainer, okay? Me personally, I don't pull for spicy too often. That's why something like this, like, I really do appreciate, because I'm going to wear this a lot more often. However, this is still one of my most beautiful smelling Lattafa fragrances. I got this one probably on the tail end of winter, you know, a bit after it was released, but definitely looking forward to wearing this one this upcoming fall. That would be just the time of year to really pull that one out. This one is very sweet and a gorgeous release, okay? Khamrah really took the internets by storm when it was released. So when they got the flanker, had to, okay? Had to. I have them both, and I haven't decluttered either one. I feel like they just each have their place. So you can definitely own both, and there are enough differences where it won't be just overly redundant if you really love the scent. If you are, you know, like, then just pick one, okay? But I do feel like this is going to be the easier to wear of the two, because it's not quite as woody and bold. And I feel like this one leans maybe just a hair more feminine. So if you love fragrances like your Angel Share, you know, something along those lines, but you want something a little budget friendly, but still has his own character. I'm not gonna say this is due for Angel Share, but if you love scents like that, you will love Khamrah Qawah. Again, one of my top Lattafas. So this next one is going to be perfect for this time of year, you guys. When I smelled this, I literally was in disbelief at how gorgeous it came across. If you love sandalwood and you want one that works all year but really does shine in spring and summer, then you would please stop wasting time and go on ahead and get you a bottle of Musamam White Intense. This perfume is absolutely gorgeous. You've got this beautiful coconut. You have a really smooth and creamy sandalwood that carries you throughout the life of this fragrance, and it really is the star. Opens with spices, orange and bergamot, even though I really don't get too much of a spicy quality in the opening from this. There is definitely a gorgeous complexity to this one, you guys, I'm telling you. It does not wear like you would think it would, okay? So the middle notes, you have coconut, ylang ylang, and ambroxan, and mahonia. And then in the base, you have sandalwood, benzoin, and musk. So notes like ambroxan, mahonia, they are molecular notes, and they really do aid in the performance of something so beautiful. It's a little clean, musky, and like I said, just perfect for this time of year. But you do have to vibe with, you know, that creamy sandalwood component. It almost gives it like a tonic quality between the coconut and the sandalwood. The way it's done, it comes off as like creamy. And then with the ylang ylang, and then the benzoin gives it a sweetness. So it almost smells like there's a vanilla you're picking up on in here, but it is more so like of a resinous tone, because it is coming from that benzoin. So you guys, if you're looking for a summer stunner, it's sweet, but not overly sweet. It's a little clean, it's a little floral, and a little musky, then this one is one you must check out. Again, this one is Musamam White Intense. So this next one, you already knew was going to be on here, okay? Probably one of my early Lattafa purchases, and ever since then, I was like, okay, Lattafa, they're not playing about this performance. They're not playing about when they intend to dupe a scent, they dupe in the scent. And this is Ishq Gold. I have raved and ranted about this one on my channel since I got it, and it is a dupe from one of my most favorite, most beloved fragrances of all time. One of my niche fragrances, Rosendo 2's number 5. If you are new here, let me tell you, I'm absolutely head over heels obsessed with that scent. And this smells identical. I would be hard pressed for someone to pick out like the differences. So with that being said, it is very polarizing, okay? Just as the original is. So this one can come off as rubbery to some. The way they have done the saffron in this scent, the way the spices come across, either you kind of get that burnt rubber, whatever, or you don't. Some people can get it maybe the first time they smell it and then they won't get it again, which was the case with me in the original. But y'all, when I first smelled this one, I sprayed it in the air and I just like, I had to close my eyes and take it all in because I could not believe how they were able to capture the scent. So many people love this fragrance, but again, it is highly polarizing. I feel like if you have been wanting to try number 5 and you don't want to spend the coins, you're not really a decant girl, get this, because if you love this, you're going to love the original number 5. Or if you love number 5, you know this because you tried it, but you don't want to spend the coins, Ishq Gold is your girl. Just period, point blank. So this one actually has official notes of caramel and saffron. You've got middle notes of suede, leather, and tonka bean, and you have base notes of vanilla, amber, and musk. Now this mention of suede and leather, trust me, it does not come off as something like a true leather note. It's not gonna give you, you know, motorcycle riding jacket. It's not gonna give you car leather seats. It's not going to be leather in that way. So if that's something that's scary for you, I would say you can still probably try it and be okay. To some people, this does come off leathery. To me, this is more of a leather that you get from saffron. Saffron could come off leathery, but to me, it doesn't matter how saffron is done. It doesn't come off as like a full-on like leather car seat, leather handbag. No, because I cannot do leather that just really does smell straightforward. This is so sweet. It is so sensual. It's got this gorgeous ambery, musky quality to it with tons of vanilla. So if that sounds like your vibe, I'm telling you, $35, okay? Lattafa Pride 100 ml. You cannot beat this. This is luxury. It smells like money and it's beautifully unisex, all right? So this one is Ishq Gold and this one is featured in the Lattafa Pride collection. Last but not least is a gourmand, okay? I had a lot of vanillas on here. I think every one of these has vanilla. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Sharita, I'm a vanillas girl. But y'all, this one right here, when I tell you they hit it out of the park with Eclaire, smells identical to Bianco Latte by Giardini di Toscana. It is definitely an intentional dupe. The notes are pretty similar, but when I read the notes before this was even for sale, I knew that this was what they were going to try to do, and they have done it. The only difference in these fragrances are going to be the performance. So Bianco Latte, if you're not familiar, it is extremely beast mode, okay? For something to be so creamy, vanillic, that whole caramel vibe, you wouldn't expect it to perform the way that it does. So this is one that will definitely last you 12 plus hours and, you know, all of the things. This one, you're not getting that. You're getting something that is moderate performing, which for a lot of people can actually be a plus because so many people are turned off by how loud and powerful Bianco Latte can be. It can be too much, too cloying. It's very sweet. You got the honey caramel, all of those things. It can just be too much for some. So if you found that you love the scent of Bianco Latte, but you want something that is just more moderate in performance, then Eclaire is it. Because when I tell you, I'm telling you, identical in smell. The scent profile is just, they nailed it. I don't know how they did it. I don't know if they're using AI to pin these scents down or what is going on, but okay, the Paris Corner Taskin, Caramel Cascade, oh no. This, okay, they have the musk nailed. The smoothness, the creaminess, the vanilla, the just 100% spot on, period. Like I said, the only difference is going to be that the difference in the sillage, the performance. Now, I got this one like pre-sale. Like I think I ordered the pre-order. So as soon as Lattafa released it, I ordered direct. They sent it out, and so it's still relatively new. I cannot say that we can really judge performance as of yet, But sometimes, you know, with these Middle Eastern fragrances that are brand new perfumes to the market, you've got to give them like a couple months to fully mature, to macerate, all of that before you can judge the final, you know, come to a conclusion on the performance. Again, moderately performing. So this has official notes of caramel, milk, and sugar, middle notes of white flowers and honey, and then you have base notes of vanilla, praline, and musk. And all of that is what you're getting, and it smells absolutely just like a dream. It smells like a dream. Okay, so yeah, you guys, if you're looking for a banger of a sweet vanilla fragrance, lots of like tonic creaminess and caramel, then Eclaire is definitely the one you need to get your nose on. And for $49.50, okay, to get a scent this beautiful, is it 100 ml? I think so. I think this is a 100 ml bottle. Like, you cannot beat this. They have really done it with this one, and definitely immediately went to one of my top 5 Lattafas. All right, you guys, so that is our video for today. Please let me know some of your favorite Lattafa fragrances. I am just living the life collecting my Lattafas because, like I said, their quality with their price point, sign me up, okay? Also, if you have any other Middle Eastern houses in mind that you want a top 5 of, like I have a lot of Paris Corner, whatever comes to mind, drop me a comment and let me know other houses that you want to see tops of, because I'm getting so many Middle Easterns in my collection that, hey, you know, I can do another one of these on another house. All right, so you guys, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Be sure notification bell is turned on, set to all, and last but not least, give the video a big thumbs up if you find any value in the content. It has been real. I love you all, YouTube, and I will catch you guys on the next one.